Sleepy Hollow's unreleased 80s tapes. Imagine for a moment that you're sitting alone in a dimly lit room, the only sound the crackling of a nearby fireplace. Suddenly an old dusty box catches your eye. As you lift the lid, you find a collection of VHS tapes, each one a portal to a forgotten era. These aren't just any tapes, they are glimpses into an alternate universe, where iconic horror tales were reimagined in the chilling embrace of the 1980s. And as you pop one of the tapes into a player, you find yourself transported to a world where shadows dance and secrets lurk around every corner. This is a world where Sleepy Hollow was almost a very different film. As we delve deeper into this box of mysteries, we'll uncover a side of Sleepy Hollow that was almost but never quite was. Join us as we unravel the chilling enigma of these lost media, exploring the forgotten corners of Sleepy Hollow's history, and discovering the haunting truth behind these unseen relics of the past. Welcome back, everyone. For those who don't know me, I am your host, and I make videos about all things found, especially when it comes to lost, rare, and unreleased media. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, Ichabod Crane is one of my favorite characters ever, so I was super excited to share this with you. As some of you may already know, there have been many adaptations of the legend of Sleepy Hollow, but few have captured the essence of Washington Irving's tale like the ones released in the 80s. With iconic portrayals of Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman, these films have become synonymous with the spooky season. Today, we're going to talk about the differences between the two movies and the possible third movie that almost happened, which would have changed the series forever. But before we dive into the eerie tales that unfolded on screen, let us take a moment to explore the chilling what-ifs that surround the unreleased Sleepy Hollow tapes from the 80s. What secrets do they hold? How do they reshape our understanding of the franchise? And what can they teach us about the creative minds that brought Sleepy Hollow to life during the golden age of horror? As we peel back the layers of these mysterious tapes, we'll uncover a narrative that intertwines nostalgia, mystery, and intrigue, leaving you questioning the boundaries between reality and illusion. Are these tapes a mere figment of our collective imagination, or do they hold the key to a hidden dimension where Sleepy Hollow took on a life of its own? The first film was released in 1980 and is considered a classic example of 80s horror. Tim Burton's 1999 film, though, brought a darker, more stylish interpretation that also became highly successful. However, the story almost took another turn in 2000, when it was announced that a sequel to the 90s version was in development. But this isn't the sequel that many are thinking of. This is the one that almost was. This proposed sequel was based on the original story and would have taken place several years after the events of the original. Ichabod and Katrina, now married, would have returned to Sleepy Hollow and found themselves battling a new evil. But it wasn't just a new villain that this sequel would have introduced. It would have also marked a significant shift in the tone and style of the franchise. The film would have been directed by Jan de Bont, known for his work on the original 1999 film as well as other action thrillers like Speed. This change in direction would have been a departure from the whimsical nature of the previous film, delving deeper into the darker aspects of the legend. Unfortunately, this darker vision for Sleepy Hollow was never realized. The project was shelved due to a number of reasons, including the critical and commercial underperformance of the first film and the studio's desire to move in a different direction. But now we have a chance to see what could have been. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned because I have a lot more coming up.